What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today, we're actually going to continue on with the Terrifier trilogy. We're going to review Terrifier 3. It was released October 11th, 2024. It's directed by Damien Leone, who did films like Terrifier and Terrifier 2, obviously. He also did All Hallows Eve and All Hallows Eve 2, which is where Art the Clown originated. And he also did films like The Night Circle and Frankenstein versus the Mummy. This movie had a $2 million budget and made over $80 million at the box office. So this is the third installment of the franchise, and this is the one that's going all over social media, being like, "Oh, it's the glorious movie." Some theaters actually handed out barf bags. Some of them had forms you had to fill out before you saw it, and so it got everyone pumped up, and a lot of people are saying it's really good. So, yeah, I love the first two, so obviously I wanted to watch this one. So, like, my roommate and I checked it out. So, Terrifier 3 is about Art the Clown, who comes back and tries to terrorize the family from the second one again around Christmas, unleashing his evil killer ways amongst many undoing unsuspecting people, and causes a great deal of pain, horror, and anguish. Overall, this film was pretty pointless. There's not much of a story to this one besides having Art the Clown around Christmas time killing people. The opening scene, a lot of people were offended by and stuff, where he basically hacks up a kid with an axe. Uh, yeah, it was pretty amusing and stuff, but there's not really a story for this. It's just like, oh, it's like bits of the first one and bits of the second one stuck together, trying to make something cohesive, which doesn't work. And that, and also the brutality of the second one is not as much in this. A lot of people are saying this is super violent, gory. It is, but from a mainstream perspective, not like if you're a huge like horror fan like I am, who watches like everything that comes out. This was actually pretty disappointing and stuff. Like, it definitely is not the goriest movie I've seen. I've seen boy gory, like Brain Dead Dead Alive is way gorier than this, but still, it does have a fair amount of gore and blood, guts, and violence in it, and that too. Some of it looks real good too, but some of it not so much. The characters are pretty bland in this as well. There's not really very anything likable and stuff. And then the girl from the first one's back helping him for some random reason, and it's just pointless. There's not much to this movie. It's pretty much a shock factor. I'm trying to shock the audiences into it, and I think they tried a little too hard in this one. There's not really much stuff we haven't seen before and stuff. There is a good shower kill in this and stuff, which was amusing and stuff. But some of the effects in this film look good, and some of it didn't. Honestly, I think Damon Leone, if he did the effects, it would have looked really good because he did all the effects in the first two, and they look really, really good. Still, at least they use practical effects still, right? So there's the cinematography in this is actually pretty decent too, just like the second one and stuff. It kind of fits and gives you the 80s, 70s feel, and even the music kind of complements it really well. So overall, I wasn't really huge into this, but it was still entertaining, and overall, I still think it's probably the worst one out of the three, but still, it's still an alright movie. So I'm going to give Terrifier 3 a 2.5 out of 5. It's alright, but yeah, the other ones are way better. So, if you want to check it out, I'm not sure where it's streaming, but I'll link the trailer at least down below so you check that out and see what I'm talking about down there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. There's a link down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. My Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find some weird, obscure, and all day. Probably never thought I'd check it out together, and also share my opinions on popular films that come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do a new thriller out just in time for the Taylor Swift craze in Toronto. We're gonna do a film called M. Night Shyamalan's new film, Trap, in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for those crazy clowns killing people and kids off near Christmas. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.